What's going on, baby? Happy freaking Thursday. What's going on, Instagram? What's going on, Facebook? I'm fired the fuck up today. Let's go. It's fucking Thursday. I got my last day of vacation here. We're thinking about staying another day. But guys, I am fucking fired the fuck up. Horizon Lee 73. What's going on, brother? Happy freaking Thursday. Today, we're going to get right into things. Let me adjust my camera here. We're going to get right into things. Today, we're talking about excuses. We're talking about a fucking victim mentality and how we have to ditch that if we want to step in to who we're really supposed to be. I'm so sick of having conversations with people, with friends, with coworkers, with potential clients, and them using words like, oh, I'm trying to do this, or hopefully I'll live this life eventually. And it's such a fucking weak victim mentality that I constantly hear out of people. It's disgusting. And it's like, you have to understand the words that you use and the self-talk that you have with yourself every day is what's going to set you up for either success or failure. You literally decide what future you're going to live. Like, you guys have control of that. And when you have a victim's mentality, there's no way that you're going to be able to live the life you were designed to live. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. For those of you guys just joining in, thank you so much for coming in today. We're going to be on here for about 10 to 15 minutes, and I got to check out of my hotel room here. So you guys are just joining in, and you know somebody that needs to hear this discussion about making excuses and ditching a victim's mentality. I want you guys to tag them in the comments below, and we're going to get right to this. Let me tag. I did not pin my episode here. We're on episode 89 today, or not 89, 91 today, and we're talking about ditching a victim's mentality. Ditching a victim's mentality. We're gonna pin that. We're gonna get started. This is gonna be a fucking fire episode. I'm super excited. Let's fucking go. Pin, bam. I gotta be careful how loud I am in this studio here in this hotel room. So we're going live in 3, 2, 1. What's going on, fam? Welcome back to another episode on the Relentless Life podcast. I'm your host, Chance Galloway, and today on episode 91, we're going to be discussing a victim's mentality and ditching that shit and ditching excuses and getting into a winner's abundant mindset. That's what you're going to need to level up and get to the next phase in your life, to really be living the life that's destined for you, to be living the life your creator actually made you to live for. So guys, I have had so many conversations with people, right? Like, I'm an online coach. I have an online coaching program, and I talk to people every day, right? In the DMs or on the phone or in person, whatever it is. And I found that 90% of people that I have conversations with, 98% of people that I have conversations with have a victim's mentality. They use excuses. They literally use excuses for why they're not living the life they were designed to live. And I used to be this way. In fact, up until just 2 months ago, when I decided to go all in on my online coaching business, I fucking made excuses. I said, oh, well, I'm in pain. And until I find a doctor that can heal me, or until I find, something that can make me better, I'm just going to keep working a job that I hate to have a secure amount of income come in. And I was using these fucking excuses to drive where, I was going to be at, to drive being comfortable and to drive, I was so fucking unhappy. And I just kept using this victim's mentality of, oh, I'm in pain, so that's the reason why I'm not starting my online coaching business. That's the reason why I'm not helping people change their fucking life. It's because I'm in pain, right? And God is making me go through this for whatever reason. But I'm not going to step out of this pain because, it's scary, right? And I kept using that as a fucking excuse. And I run into people all of the time who use their own problems as their excuses. Or, my mom or my dad left me at an early age, or, I got fired from my job, so now I don't have the money to commit to myself, or whatever the fuck it is. People have excuses all the time, and I'm sick and tired of fucking hearing them. And I'm here to tell you guys, if you want to level up, if you want to lose 5 pounds of belly fat, if you want to gain 20 pounds of weight and you're sick of fucking being skinny, you're sick of having no confidence, you've got to be willing to go all in and have an abundant winner's mindset. Because if you don't, you're likely having a victim's mindset and a victim's mentality. And a victim's mentality gets you fucking nowhere. It gets you nowhere. It gets you It gets you a life that you're going to be fucking unhappy with. Maybe not right now, but in 5 to 10 years when you're living the same life, when you're going through the same fucking circle every single day, who the fuck wants to, like if this is you guys, write it in the comments, but I doubt anyone's going to say this. If you want to live the same day for the next 50 fucking years, put it in the comments. Who wants to live the same day for the next 50 fucking years? That's hell. That's miserable. No one wants to do that. People are designed mentally, psychologically, to want to improve and to want to grow and to want to continue to level up. And the only way to level up is to have a positive mindset, is to have a mindset of saying, fuck my excuses. I'm going to take what I know and apply it to try to change every single day that my feet hit the floor. You got to be willing to apply what you know to level up and to push yourself to that next level. You got to be relentless, right? That's what we're all about, is being fucking relentless. You got to have that mentality, because when you use your excuses, what happens is when you're living in those excuses, in that pain and in that abandonment, in that trauma, in that PTSD, whatever you're going through, you're going to be living that over and over and over and over again. And the more that you do that, the more you're going to manifest that into your future. You're going to carry those past mistakes and those past excuses and those past experiences, and you're going to bring those into your future. And now what's going to happen is you're going to create your future based off of your past experiences, based off of your past mistakes, based off of your past excuses. So in order to fucking ditch, to not have that happen, you have to ditch that victim's mentality. You have to get away and step away from those fucking excuses that you guys know what you know. I don't need to pull it out of you. You guys know deep down that you all have a fucking excuse for why you don't have the body of your dreams, for why you're not working the job that you don't want to work. And if you guys don't want to hear this message, then get off of live. Like I'm only speaking to the people that truly want to change. I'm not on here wasting my breath, wasting my time when I have to check out of this hotel room to tell you guys, to tell people that don't actually want to make a change, this message. This is for the people that are fucking sick and tired of feeling like shit, or sick and tired of not having the confidence in themselves to make that career change, to make that body or that mental change, or to just be fucking happier in their life. That's what this message is for. And if you guys are listening and you're receiving this message, I need you guys to understand that in order to get to that next level in life, you need to ditch that victim's mentality. You need to fucking squish those ants, squish those excuses that are in your mind. You know what those excuses are. Fucking rip them out of your brain, step on them, and move on. Wake the fuck up, guys. Wake the fuck up. Wake up and be fucking relentless. Every day that you wake up, you need to have initiative in what you're going to do that day to be a better you, to start that journey of change, to start to make your mental and your physical and your emotional and even spiritual transformation. I'm telling you guys right fucking now, I used to be that kid. I used to be that guy where I would live in my fucking excuses. I would let them marinate in my mind. And I would have this negative ass mindset and saying, I'm in pain, so I'm not going to take that next step. I'm not going to take that next step because I am in pain. And for me, it took having a very supportive person in my life, like my girlfriend, to push me, to give me a kick in the fucking ass to get to that next level. And that's exactly why I built the Relentless Life community. Now we have 10 strong, badass alpha men in this community who are holding each other accountable to the highest standard. When someone makes an excuse, or they don't log their workout, or they're feeling unmotivated, all they have to do is hop into the group, and they have 9 brothers that have their fucking back. And that's what this community is here for. It's for men who are lacking that accountability, who need a fucking kick in the ass. Because I know if it was me, there's millions of other guys out there that are in the same position as me. They desire change, they desire transformation, but they don't have the support or the network or the accountability in their life to hold them to do so, to hold them to fucking ditch that victim's mentality and start a new abundant mentality. So that is the message I want to get across to you guys today. In order to live a life that you're currently not living, but you know you deserve to live, you got to be willing to leave the victim's mindset or the victim's mentality at the fucking door. Kick your excuses to the fucking curb, because when you continue to live in those excuses is when you're unable to get to the next level, the next phase in your life. So that's what I have for you guys today. I hope that resonated with y'all. I have to make it short. I got to check out of the hotel. But if you guys enjoyed this episode and you want to leave a review to get this message to more people, you can certainly do so. All you have to do is go to the Apple Podcast app, scroll all the way down on my show, The Relentless Life with Chance Galloway, click ratings and reviews, and you can leave a quick rating and review. And like I said, that helps us get this message out to more people. I know for a fucking fact that millions and millions and millions of people, specifically men, need to hear this message. Too many men are making excuses for why they're not living the life they were destined to live. We're all destined for success. We're all destined for greatness. But at the end of the day, if you can't be your own hero, no one's gonna stop in their own tracks to come and save you and to hold your hand and to walk you to the place you're supposed to be in life. So wake the fuck up. Everybody wake the fuck up. Stand up for what you believe in and be fucking relentless. And anything in the world can be fucking yours. Anything in the world. Ditch that victim's mentality. Leave the excuses at the door and be a fucking alpha. Be dominant in your own life. Remain fucking relentless. I'll see you guys tomorrow, Friday, 12 p.m. for another live podcast. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Peace, love. Let's fucking go, alphas. Stay fucking relentless.